Right then, good time to get in some technical perspective on the market. Pritesh Mehta of IIFL Securities joins us to give us a quick check. Thanks a lot for joining in, Pritesh. Good afternoon. First, a word on the Midcap Index. That one's claimed its 200-day moving average today.
Good afternoon, Mangalam. I don't think so that it's the right time to look after mid-cap stocks or mid-cap index. See, these stocks have hit the hardest in last couple of weeks. So you are bound to find support lower levels and bounce back. But the point is that in case if Nifty finds support around 7950, 7980, we should be looking into the large cap space. The likes of Sun Pharma, Asian Paints, they are looking attractive at these levels. I would be avoiding mid-cap index as of now because there are chances of reversal coming in the index. But as of now, I think it's better to wait and watch.
Hi Pritesh, afternoon. What about the Bank Nifty? The Bank Nifty is underperforming today. It's down nearly 0.3% as we speak. Any key levels that you're watching in the Bank Nifty or any trade that you're recommending?
Yes, I think that there is a possibility of a short-term trade on the long side on the bank index. I'm talking about levels about 17,750 because it is the 50-week moving average for this index. And once the index is able to get a hold about this level, we can see a short-term breakout taking place on the short-term charts from the falling wedge pattern. It's a good sign. But the point is that if you look at the overall chart structure, look at the charts of PSU banks. They have broken down badly. So it will be a while before these stocks will start recovering. There's just a short-term trade on this index, nothing more than that.
All right, Pritesh, the tenacity with which the market has moved over the last 20-30 odd minutes, what do the charts suggest in terms of the ultra short term, today's close? What is the probability of it closing above 8,000 as per the charts?
Now see, since we are talking about short-term trade, as I mentioned earlier, 7950, 7970, there are a cluster of supports placed around this area. So possibility of index closing over is always high. But the point is that there would be a recovery every now and then. In fact, markets can be two-faced or misleading sometimes. So we should not be getting carried away by this recovery in today's trade. In fact, what we have seen earlier also, there is a strong resistance around 8450 levels. So it will be a while before index reaches that level. But when you talk about short-term charts, yes, there is a possibility index may go back to 8070, 8075 levels. But it is a short-term bet. Overall, the trend of the market continues to remain on the downside.
Okay, so let's come to your recommendations. The first one is a short call on Power Grid. The stock has already lost nearly 3% today. How much more could be the downside from here on?
See, it's a classic case of a false breakout. The stock corrected in the month of April. Thereafter, the month of May, it went through a phase of consolidation. This consolidation eventually took shape of a bullish head and shoulder pattern. In last week's trade, it attempted a breakout from this pattern, but it failed to sustain higher levels, so the stock came crashing down. It is down by 3% today's trade, and I think it's going to build on the downside. We can see levels of 132. That is the short-term target for this counter.
All right, another sell call you have is on Arvind Futures. That has lost about 19% from the start of this year, in fact, been under pressure this month itself.
Yes, see, we are talking about a stock which is making distribution pattern after every rally. In fact, the stock is struggling to give a sustain above its downward sloping trend line. So it's a big negative sign. Also, recently the stock has given a close below the strong support of 240. In fact, whenever momentum stocks start making distribution patterns, the message is loud and clear that the correction in this counter is going to be deep. So I think we should create shorts in this counter. We can see levels of 210.
Okay, and the last and final one is a buy call on Dr. Reddy's.
Yes, see, I have been mentioning this earlier also. Whenever there is a phase of turmoil in the market, there are always stocks, there are always opportunities which are showing signs of reversal. Dr. Reddy's certainly falls in that category. The stock had a sharp correction in the month of April, but it found support at the 61.8 retracement of the earlier up move. The same level also coincides with the support of 200 moving average. The stock is showing some reversal pattern in today's trade as well. So I think the downturn in this counter is over and the stock is about to resume its earlier trend. So buy Dr. Reddy for a target of 3550.
All right. Any disclosures, Pritesh?
We might have recommended trading ideas to our clients, but no personal holdings.
All right. Thanks for stopping by and giving us all those trading ideas.